Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So many of you have requested me to do a skincare routine video. Now I must say this is an updated version. I believe 2 months ago I did post a video sharing with you my skincare routine. Now it has changed ever since and I can see a dramatic change in my skin tone. So I am going to share with you what are the products I've used, okay? So in the mornings and also sometimes in the evenings, I cleanse my face and I use the COSRX low pH good morning gel cleanser. Now I really like this particular cleanser mainly because it's in a gel form and it doesn't foam up too much. Now I have done my research and I have read that products that foam up a lot tend to strip away the natural oils and good stuff that you have, moisture from your skin, but for me I've noticed that this never really did that. And this is my second tube. I am using one now and yeah, I really like how my skin feels after cleansing. It doesn't feel dry and tight, but it does feel clean. You get what I mean? So that's what I do, or that's what I use for cleansing. So you might ask, how about when you use makeup? So when I need to cleanse my face after makeup, I do double cleansing. And firstly, I go in with my Bio makeup remover. This is a cleansing oil. I love this because you just apply a tiny amount, you massage it all over your face, everything comes off. Even the most toughest waterproof mascara comes off. So I like that about this particular makeup remover from Bio. It's not so expensive, it's pocket friendly, and it lasts for a very long time. I've had this for several months and I still have so much to go. And then the second cleanse, of course, I use my COSRX low pH good morning cleanser. It really removes all makeup, even eyeliner. It just takes everything off. I have very clean canvas to work on. So after cleansing, I go in with a toner. I use two different types of toner. So the days where I don't use a scrub, an exfoliating scrub, I go in with my PIXI Glow Tonic. This has got 5% glycolic acid, yes, which is supposed to help with removing dead skin, brighten the skin, exfoliate and all that good stuff. So I don't use it whenever I use a scrub, mainly because the skin is already kind of traumatized by the scrubs and stuff. You are kind of removing so many things, so many layers of that dead skin and things like that off your face. You don't want to irritate your skin even more. So those days when I use a scrub, I go and use the facial toner from Thayers. This is the cucumber flavor. I like it. It's very mild. It smells fantastic. It doesn't feel like I have really stripped my skin of any moisture. It's okay. Yeah, and it doesn't react, especially when I do my shaving. I do shave my face once a month and my eyebrows twice a week. So you usually don't want to go in with a toner that's going to burn and irritate. So I just go in with my Hazel facial toner. I like this. It's really nice. It feels very cool on the skin. It calms the redness, especially after shaving. So yeah, that's for toner. So now for moisturizer. Now I have introduced vitamin C in my skincare, and I go in with my DHC vitamin C essence. Now I got this from Guardian Singapore. I think you can also get it from Watsons. So whenever you have like the coupons, 30%, 20% off, I think that would be a good time to go and stock up on this. So I use a tiny amount and I apply it on the areas where I have hyperpigmentation, which is around my jaw, around my chin area, my jaw, the sides over here. I have this strange pigmentation here. I think it's okay. It gives me that natural contoured look, but I do want a even skin tone, so that's why I use this vitamin C serum. And I can tell you this, that it has helped with lightening and brightening. But of course, I am using a scrub that's also helping with that, which I will share with you in a bit. So as for moisturizer, I like my COSRX oil-free moisturizing lotion, which with birch sap, which with you know what I mean. So I like this because it doesn't have any oily residue, you know, after applying it. It's really nice on the skin. I do find that if you apply too much of it, it does feel a bit sticky. So what I do is I take a tiny amount of the vitamin C and apply on the areas where I want to address brightening. And then for the areas where I want moisture, which is on the sides, my forehead, my T-zone, I go in with this moisturizer, and it has really worked. As I said, you have to use a little. I noticed in the beginning I was applying a little too much, 2 pumps, and then I felt that my skin was very oily looking and sticky. I didn't like the feeling. And then when I reduced the amount of, you know, product, and I, you know, saw that it was less sticky and I like the feeling. So for eye cream, I have 3 eye creams that I kind of rotate between. First one is from Garnier, and this is the roll-on brightening eye cream. Eye roll-on, yeah, whatever. I like this mainly because of this tip here. So it's really nice on the times I use this when I have allergies, and I am having allergies. I don't know, it's maybe this apartment, the weather, post-surgery, I don't know what's the cause of it, but whenever I have allergies, I have puffy eyes, and this really helps calming. And I like using it in the morning because that's when, you know, my eyes are a bit more puffy and irritated. So the second eye cream that I recommend and I like is the one from Clinique, and this is specifically for anti-aging, those who have, you know, issues with wrinkles, fine lines. I have it, I'm getting old. This is called Clinique Smart. It's the custom repair eye cream. I love it because it's not very greasy. It absorbs well under the delicate skin, which is under the eye. I have used this for years, but of course now I'm trying out new products. So the third eye cream I recommend and I like is from Hada Labo. Hada Labo? Yeah, Hada Labo. Because this is a Japanese product. I don't read Japanese, but I see a major difference in my, you know, moisture levels, especially under the eye. I just use a tiny bit AM and PM. I use these eye creams, and it has worked wonders on my, you know, fine lines and dehydrated under eye area. So I have received many questions from you guys asking how I lighten my under eye circles, and you have issues with under eye circles and, you know, pigmentation around the eyes. Now I don't have major issues, so I can't really say that these products are working, but what I can say is you might want to look at your lifestyle. Firstly, you need to get good sleep, you need to hydrate yourself, and of course eye cream does help. And for me, I think I did tweak and change a little bit in terms of my sleeping, you know, hydrating myself, and basically my lifestyle. And it did help drastically. Hydrating yourself is really very, very important, because when you are dehydrated, your skin shows. And I think it's important to drink plenty of water. If you don't like water, just flavor it with cucumber, whatever, you know, lime, lemon. It really helps. So that's one thing that I did to, you know, brighten and lighten the under eye circles. Now when I had children, when I didn't have much sleep, you could really see the darkness under my eye, and when I was studying also it was really bad. But now it has improved. But I must say it's also the eye creams that has helped, because I'm taking care of my skin more. So doing skincare daytime and evening has really helped improve the state of my skin. So moving on, there has been 2 other products or 3 other products that I do use, once or twice a week. So let's look at the scrubs that I use. So I have been trying out the Wishful Yo Glow scrub. Okay, honestly guys, I am very skeptical with majority of Huda Beauty's products, mainly because when I swatched and also read reviews, I did notice that majority of her makeup products, foundation and all, have got this very heavy scent. I'm a person who doesn't like scents, mainly because I think when a product has so much of scent in it, it's usually to mask bad ingredients. But I may be wrong in this, okay? I may be wrong, because as you know, I'm a fashion designer and I did some certain courses in school, and we learned that, sometimes, when you go to a store, when you go in and you have this whiff of beautiful perfume or smell coming from the store, it's actually to lure you in, and then you shop, the clothing or whatever. And sometimes it's also to mask the smell of garments that come out from factories. So for me, I still have that mentality, and whenever I see or I smell products with heavy scent, or when I look at the ingredients and the second product is perfume, I usually stay away from it. And since I have allergies and I have a bit of a sensitive skin, I stay away from perfume filled products. So that's why if you have seen me, I don't really have any Huda Beauty products. So that's a little history. Now, when I got this, I was also quite skeptical, because I have seen Korean and Japanese products having the same type of ingredients, enzyme scrubs, ingredients used in the enzyme scrubs, and I was thinking, okay, probably this is another copy. But I must say that my opinion has changed after using this. I've used this for about 6 times now, 5 to 6 times now, and I can see that it has really lightened and brightened my skin, and also given me that smooth feeling. It didn't strip away all the moisture. Whenever I use this scrub, I don't feel like it has removed all the moisture. It has lifted all the dead skin, especially around my hyperpigmentation area, and also it has helped lightened. So I wouldn't say this is the star product that you should go out and buy it and use it. I think there are many scrubs out there that do the same, but this definitely has done something to my face. As you can see, my skin state has really improved, especially around my hyperpigmentation, which is around my chin area. Earlier it was very dark, and you could see darkness, patches of darkness, especially around here and here. And if I don't color correct, it really turns gray. I still do color correct, but I don't have to do so much of it now. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I have the travel size, which is about Singapore $40. I got this from a online seller, reliable online seller. I still have quite a lot to go, really. I've only used this much. I still have quite a lot to go. So if you want to try, and if you believe in Huda Beauty's Wishful skincare and makeup product, if you're a fanatic of their brand, I think you should get it and try it out. Okay, so another product that I have introduced just a week ago is from COSRX. So this one is the 2-in-1 Poreless Power Liquid. So this is supposed to shrink pores, reduce the reduce the size of the pores. You know, I'm not young, I'm getting older, and I can see that my pores are getting large, enlarged. They're saying hello every day, and I have I do leave them alone, but I would definitely like to, you know, reduce the size and give that smoother appearance. So I have tried this. I don't really see so much of a difference, but you know, I think I need more time to let you know if this really works. But I must say that I only use this in the evenings, mainly because it does say caution. For daytime, follow with a broad spectrum sunscreen rated SPF 30 or greater. So, which means, I don't know. And it also says for external use only, do not get into eyes. So you're not supposed to use this around the eye area. And for those people who have allergies to aspirin, will react poorly to betaine cyclate, some kind of chemical. I don't know. So it seems like this is quite a powerful solution. So I use it in the nights. As I said, I've not really seen drastic difference, but I do see with using the other products that my skin is a lot more even, especially around, you know, here. Guys know and keep you posted, you know, whether this really works or not. So for sunscreen, I like using the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer sunscreen. Now, even though it says Ultra Sheer, you can still see the white cast. I've not really found any other sunscreen that really works on my skin tone and has SPF 50. I go for SPF 50. I mean, if you want to wear SPF, go for the highest, because it really protects from sun damage. And for many years during my army days, you know, I wasn't taking care of my skin. I must say, for 10 years I did not wear sunscreen. And if you know, in the military you have parades, morning road calls, evening road calls, and it's usually done in the parade square. And I remember, you know, getting really burned, and field exercises, you get burned. And for many years I've had sun damage, and I can see the damage, some freckles here and there. So for those of you who are okay with freckles, great. I am not okay because they don't look pretty. You can see some patches here and there of discoloration. And yeah, so now that I'm older, especially the past 8 years, I have been actively using sunblock. And this has been the one that has worked for me. I have tried others. It broke me out. It blocked my pores, especially around my chin area. So I scrapped it and I just stuck by the Neutrogena. Now I am going to be trying one from COSRX. It's coming in the mail. I'll keep you posted if that works. So now sometimes I do use you know, night cream when I feel like my skin really needs moisture. I don't really have that issue these days because, as I said, you know, all the other products that I've mentioned gives me the moisture. But when I feel like I really need more extra moisture, especially when it's that time of the month, I go in with the Hada Labo Perfect Gel. Now this is a very rich gel, so you can only use it like in the nights, you know, like a sleeping mask. For me, I like it. It hasn't done wonders. It has just given me moisture when my skin really is thirsty for it. Now, there was one hydrating essence I was using before, also from Hada Labo. I must say I don't really like it as much, mainly because I do feel like this is very sticky on the skin. So since I'm using all of the rest of the other products here that I've mentioned, I don't think I really need this. So I have taken a break. I will definitely revisit this, use this sometime soon. So yeah, well guys, this is pretty much my skincare right now. As you can tell, I'm not really using any mask or anything like that because my skin is doing great now, so I don't really think I need extra. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and found this useful. Let me know in the DM section, if DM or comments or whatever. I will try to get back to you. Okay, take care, bye.